It sucks. It sucks because we really, I mean, the 11 horse was coming, so I'm not sure if we would have won, but a second place there would have been amazing. And you see in the previous grade 1s with her, we were always finishing way higher. The Cherry Cup, we were supposed to finish 8th, we finished 2nd. The Golden Oaks, we were supposed to finish 7th, we finished 2nd. And this race, the last race we just ran, we definitely could have finished 2nd. So she's close, man. She's so close. You just wish you could have races like that back, but unfortunately you can't. So they want her in a G2. I'm not really feeling it, but I mean, if there's not another G1 we can put her in, I suppose. But I would still rather race her in another G1. I still feel like she's going to get one. Super Mile Cup, it's going to be pretty tough, but I think she can do it. Why not? Yeah, let's put her in the Super Mile. Put her in the Super Mile Cup. She's very capable of it, and she's clearly proven she's close. She's so close to getting that first grade 1 win, so I'm really trying to get her to that point. Whatever it takes, as long as we don't lose her, because I would hate to have that happen, but I mean, she's not at her peak anyway, so it's not like I could retire her. Alien Disco, I like the name of this horse, but look at 5 breaking. Late developer, huh? I love the name Alien Disco, but strong heart. And that's a pretty cool ability to have. I would totally acquire that horse just for those. That breaking ability is abysmal, but like I said, we can work with it. Alright, one more race, then we should head to breeding. Tanaka wants to challenge us. I'm on Onyx Prince. He's on Familiar Swallow. Both of our horses are kind of at our peaks. I don't really want the pressure of worrying about losing Onyx Prince. I wish they would challenge me for races and times that I don't care about. Like, it's always races that I really want to focus on and win that they want to challenge me. Like, I got one thing at a time, bro. One thing at a time, man. Let's see. Tanaka's horse is expected to finish 4th. I mean, that horse is definitely better than Onyx, but it doesn't mean anything in hindsight because we can still do well. X Factor, the favorite. We might as well not even run. Bold Voice, 3rd favorite, another great horse. Anyways, we still have a chance. Onyx Prince has clearly proven he is a pretty solid horse in his own right. He's got great abilities. We haven't had any negative abilities happen with him. And again, he's been another consistent horse, and his mother Night Breeze, she was extremely consistent. So I think Onyx can run with these guys. Like on paper, his stats, yeah, nothing great compared to the normal grade 1 horses. But, I mean, Onyx is 6 years old. He's just now kind of hitting his peak, so I think he's fine. We have to finish 7th or better. I definitely think we can do that. We should be able to, for sure. Like, Pink Gemstone, we just... the only thing I can think of is I accidentally whipped her one too many times. Because her speed was there. We were there, then just... And her stamina hadn't even completely depleted yet. She still had a little bit of stamina, quite a bit. That would have gotten her through the line, but her speed just stopped. So I'm pretty sure I whipped her one too many times, and I feel like I have kind of been doing that a little bit much, as far as like not being too careful with over whipping. So I think I have to be more conscious of that, because I have been telling myself that in my head, like, okay, we gotta be a little bit better about the whip, because I think maybe there's probably a couple of races I could go back and watch and see that I probably over whipped the horse, and then that's what ultimately led to that huge stamina depletion at the end of the race that I'm always talking about. When I mentioned I felt like a lot of our races we lose them in the last half furlong of a race, that would kind of make sense. That's usually the point where I notice I may over whip the horse. I'm trying so hard to give the horse that extra kick, the extra surge, to get across the wire, and then sometimes I'm doing it too much, and then in that one extra tap, obviously it it goes beyond the meter's capabilities, which means the horse is going to suffer a speed decrease. I'm pretty sure I could probably go back and watch a couple of these episodes and see that I've definitely been over whipping. That doesn't excuse the timing of the spurts. That's still important, but I know for sure, because like I said, so many races have been lost in that last half furlong before the wire. I know a lot of that probably has to do with me over whipping and not being as careful. So we're looking good here with Onyx. Looking really good. Kate's going to try to overtake us. She's going to move inside just to move back out. Like, so just doesn't make any sense. Goofy AI logic. Really doesn't. Onyx, we got to get him rolling. Get him rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Revolution. Come on, Onyx. Come on, Onyx. Revolution here with Onyx Prince. We got to roll with him. Can he win the Summer GP Grade 1? We were supposed to finish 7th in this race. These horses are not giving up. Onyx is still pushing. He's still pushing, and he's not going to get in the first. What a run. 3rd place. What a run from Onyx Prince. Revolution still wasn't... I mean, X Factor's... But to think he was that close... This is our original horse, Onyx Prince. I think he was that close to X Factor and Bold Voice, who are both extremely fast horses, hence why X Factor has set a record. Let's go ahead and watch this back. That, to me, is a pretty good testament for how solid of a horse Onyx Prince is. And he's only A-ranked again. His father, Great Bolero, our first Gallop Racer original to get a Horse of the Year title. So keep in mind, that is the lineage that Onyx Prince comes from. His father actually got Horse of the Year. So, what a run from Onyx, man. I really thought we could have won that race. I did genuinely forget for a second that Bold Voice and X Factor were still even in the race. You take those 2 horses out of the race and you put 2 other average horses there. I mean, we're definitely winning that race 100%. I mean, so close. So close, man. Onyx Prince, he has really been fun to ride. It feels a lot like riding Great Bolero. It really does. I love when you do breeding in this game, and sometimes when you're riding the children of whomever parents you used, they do sometimes still feel so similar, you know? Riding Onyx Prince does feel a lot like riding Great Bolero. He was such a fun horse to ride with because he was always digging in. He was always very tough. And he always fought harder than what the game projected him to finish. You know what I mean? Onyx Prince feels a lot like that. I mean, like I said, what a freaking run from that horse. Truthfully. What a run. And to be that close to catching Bold Voice and X Factor, who set the record. We were literally right there at the wire with them. So that just goes to show you the speed that he had. The Revolution, of course, helped, but come on. It still shows you the speed Onyx Prince has. I mean, look at him. We are rolling, man. We are rolling. X Factor got a late surge. I wonder if he hit... I forgot what ability he has. Does he have like a stretch burst or grit or something? Look at Onyx. He's digging and he's digging in and he's so close. Look how close he is at the wire to 2 horses, one of which whom set the record. Oh, man, what a race. What a freaking race. What a run. That is, wow. For us to not have won that race, that was pretty exciting for me, man. Great P3 finish here for Onyx. Almost won that one. He almost did. Almost got there. So close. Could have beaten X Factor. Our horse could have beaten X Factor. That is what I'm talking about when I say I'm building for the future, to have our own original horses doing these things against the best horses of the game and beating them. Ooh, debut horse. Yes, because it's July. It's July, and that means time to buy the boys and the gals of Clear Pluto and Honest Pegasus. Cook says she has a debut horse. Does she give me a horse? She gave me Regal Soul. No? She gave me Regal Soul. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? She really gave me Regal Soul. Do you guys remember how bad our relationship with Cook used to be? I mean, my relationship with her was like in the red. Disliked. She hated me. For 5 years. I couldn't stand her. It was so long. She is giving us Regal Soul. If you're not familiar with this horse, man, I mean, he's a quick bloomer. Like, you know, you really do race him until the end of his 3-year-old season, and then you pretty much retire him. But my goodness, this horse is amazing. She gave me Regal Soul. What the F? She gave me Regal Soul. This is what I mean. The trainers in the game have been giving me great studs. They have not been giving me great fillies for broodmares. They have not. They have not given me great fillies. They've been giving me great studs. Fillies, not so much. Like, she just gave us Regal Soul. Like, I don't have to do anything. I just need to not lose with him. But that's it. I didn't have to do anything else. Regal Soul. Welcome to the squad. That's amazing. Now, one thing I've noticed, Onyx Prince's speed has dropped. It was a 77 initially. Now it's down to a 76. His staying has dropped to a 72. So a couple of his stats have dropped. So I wonder if he's actually at his peak. He must be kind of on the downhill slope. So close for him in that race. I think, you know, he's earned over 50,000 total. I would just love for him to get a grade 1 race. We've raced him 32 times. That's crazy. I just think getting a grade 1 victory would be fantastic for him, man. If we could get that to work. Let's race him in Europe, because actually... I don't even think I can retire him yet. I still can't even retire him, so he's not at his peak yet. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. I'll race him in this Platinum Stakes. Ah, man, so close to winning. So close. Let's buy the first timers before I end up forgetting. Clear Pluto, the filly. Let's get her. Yes. We'll work on her tack later. Honest Pegasus, the 2-year-old coat. From Western Tiger and Aunt B. Should be a monster. Welcome to the squad. We have 9 horses. I mean, golly, look at everything. 5 of our 9 are originals. I will love it when every single one of these horses that we race on are just Gallop Racer originals. That's what I'm working towards. Eventually. So clear Pluto. Let's get her tack going. Wait, now who are her parents again? I always like to pay homage to the parents, usually when I customize my horses. Sedate Ruler and Suave Buster. I don't remember what Suave had. I don't think she wore anything. I know Sedate Ruler, obviously yellow and red. With the blinkers. So, she's going to have to repeat. We can already put her in a G1. My goodness. I mean, I wonder... You know what? I think I'm okay with doing that. It may seem a little risky, but I want to know where she's at. So, Sedate Ruler. Let me give her... Clear Pluto. Actually, let's give her purple. Purple and yellow. Purple and yellow or purple and red. Or, purple and red would probably look weird in this game. Knowing these color combos. Yeah, it looks so blended. It's the only thing I hate. Some of the colors, they just look so just kind of blended, you know? Like, it doesn't look smooth. Purple and pink, yeah. I like the purple and yellow, actually. We'll stick with that. Or yellow and purple, whatever looks better. Sure, that works. Now, mesh just has it look like that. Ear type. Blinkers. Of course. Alright, shadow roll. Give her the red. Clear Pluto. It's a weird color combo. Maybe I should have changed the bandages. Let's do... I had purple in there somewhere. Purple and yellow work. You know what? I like that for Clear Pluto. You go. Alright. Wait, her parents are Sedate Ruler and Suave Buster. She's most likely gonna be a dirt horse. Let's just raise her in the Sunrise Stakes. Well, I mean, that's the earliest. I mean, that's the latest. I would like to race her before then. If there's any G1, I don't really care. Just anything. Dublin Stakes or something. Just to see what she's really capable of. The Fog Stakes in September. I would prefer to race her before then. Dublin. Let's see. Ah, that's on turf, isn't it? Can I cancel that? I can't. Ah, whatever. Alright, Honest Pegasus. Let's go ahead and do his tack. Alright, so Onyx Pegasus comes from Western Tiger and Ant B. Yeah, I hope the G1 goes over well with our filly. I really do. 'Cause, yeah, I mean, that'll certainly be a good test for her, right? So yeah, you ultimately do want her to do really well. But granted, like I said, I forgot, I think that race I put her in was turf, and I meant to do dirt. So I hope that that's not going to be a big problem, but it might. No ears, blinkers, of course. Shadow roll. I think I like the white. Or actually, you know what? I have an idea. I might just do the other colors. Yes, keep that. Do white. You can do the white and green. Blinkers, yes. Yeah, shadow roll, shadow roll. Black shadow roll. Yes, that's the look that I wanted. Just do green and white. Onyx Pegasus. I love it. Awesome. Let's go. Alright. Let's get him ready. Whatever they think he should do. Yeah. I'll have to figure out which... I'm pretty sure Clear Pluto is going to be a dirt horse. I didn't mean to put her in that turf race, but it is what it is. So we'll get this last race over with Violet Deanna, the one that we're still building, and then that'll probably do it. We have a lot of horses, my goodness. Whole bunch. Whole bunch. Alright. Well, last race, let's get it done. Alright. Well, yeah, really excited, of course, and we actually have to beat a horse today with Violet Deanna. She's another one of our late developing filly to mare prospects. She won't be great probably until she's 6 years old, so she's still got 3 more years to develop, which is fine. Because if she does eventually start winning before she hits her peak, which I think is going to happen, that will help her stats, and it will help her overall record profile when it comes to breeding, basically. So that's why sometimes I like to stick with late developing horses, because if I can figure out on how to win with them before they even get to their peak, there's just going to be a cakewalk once we finally get them there, and the success that comes from that is really easy. So we have to beat just one horse here. And it's so weird, you know, because she's still developing, her being a front runner and her not being at her peak yet. She's always going to be that horse that wants to run near the front, and then she just falls completely off the pace once you hit the final stretch, you know. She's the epitome of that horse. For now. Eventually she won't be. Eventually, when she's ready to actually be at her peak, her being a front runner is going to be really nice. Okay, I forgot what that ability is with the hearts down there, but fantastic. She unlocked something. I'm telling you, man, she's going to be really solid when she's at her peak, because she's doing very well as a 3-year-old, considering her late development. I mean, look at this. Look at this surge from Violet Deanna. This is going to get her up into 2nd place, possibly, maybe 3rd. It gets her into a 3rd place podium. We were supposed to finish 2nd to last. Remember the name Violet Deanna. She is going to be good stuff, man. When she's 6 years old. Maybe even 5 years old. Yeah, she's still looking fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. Well, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Appreciate your love and support. Again, going through the phases here, but this month, the next episode is going to be really explosive because we got a lot of races, a lot of grade 1s going on. So it's going to be very jam-packed as far as all that's concerned. So make sure you tune into that. And we have a couple of races, actually, for next episode lined up immediately. 3 races in a row. King B is going to be in the S Sprint, Crafty Gift in a G3, and then Violet Deanna, who we just raced with, she'll be up again. And I keep forgetting, I mean to space her races out every 3 months. I'll remember that for the next episode. And then in August, again, we got a lot of races, like 6, I think. 6 already scheduled, so very, very busy year. As far as the jockey standings are concerned, where are we? So we're not leading and averaging, which is unusual. Overall, we have 7 wins, 9 places, 6 shows, 1 G1. We could improve that. If I really wanted to turn it up a notch, we could. Granted, we're still working with a lot of horses that I think are still developing and are still not quite at that winnable G1 level, even though I think they're breaking the surface. Like Onyx Prince, I think, is just on the brim of winning a grade 1. Same thing for Lee's Gold and for Pink Gemstone and King B, technically. We have 4 horses that are right there ready to win grade 1s. Crafty Gift still can if I put him in the right race. And now we have Regal Soul. So out of our 9 horses, right off the bat, 6 of them still technically all have a legitimate, real capability of winning grade 1. So we're not completely down and out of the fight if we want to try to obviously win the jockey averaging and then also try to actually win Jockey of the Year. But we'll see how these next couple of races go in the next episode. Appreciate love and support on the channel as always. But until next time, it is Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. I'll see you later, and goodbye.